God damn.
God. That's why I know your ass too. These bitches almost on the house. Y'all seen that?
It's about to be real spooky.
Lord, we're supposed to be going to a honey house after this. Be with us.
We don't even need a blunt.
We don't.
Woo.
This
Anywho,
wine is whipping our ass. Cause I'm hot as fuck right now.
it's coming out on top and I don't like it. What's poppin', big sippers? It's your girl, the Brittany G, aka the Ninja B.
And it's your girl, Notorious Till, aka Theodore.
From Alvin and Chipmunks.
And you're tuned into another episode of AunTEA Talk, where it's all tea and no shade. Ninja B.
Ninja B messing up already.
Ninja B about to be litty.
I already got a hole in my mouth. No, I gotta go send him over. You know he's gonna rip it. Damn.
What we sipping on for the sip tea though?
So today's sip tea is just a little glass of spooky sweet wine. And it ain't even really sweet like that. It lied.
It's not sweet at all. Not my type of wine, but I'm gonna drink it.
I think that's what caught me off guard. I'm like, oh shit, and it leaked out my mouth. It definitely lied.
And before we get to the show, y'all, so this costume literally came about.
It's so impromptu and we just
improvised. Like I was supposed to be Chucky. Things didn't work out. I just ended up coming over here just throwing on some.
Good thing she already had on the green hoodie.
Who has on a green hoodie? Theodore. Why not? Let's do it. So let's go ahead and get the show rolling with this check-in.
Alright, so I'll let you do our mutual check-in because I got a minor check-in.
Okay. So what you want to just do your minor check-in first and then we do the mutual?
No, you can just go ahead.
Okay, because all I have is the mutual. Y'all, we've been outside. Like outside. So let's bring it up to speed. Last episode we was talking about going to homecoming. Well, we did homecoming. And we had a fucking ball. Like,
yeah.
We went only for one day. We went down there Saturday morning.
Left Sunday afternoon.
No, and when I tell y'all,
that's all we needed. Yeah.
That's all we needed. Like, granted, a lot of stuff was going on Friday night and all that, but that was a time. Moving right along, came back on the Sunday, left back out on the Tuesday. We really night started Monday night. Yeah, it really started Monday night. And we ended up going to Vegas or whatever. But again, another fucking
well needed,
good
ass trip.
Yes, well needed for sure.
And I hit at the casino. My first
time.
I hit at the casino.
What you hit on?
Blackjack.
Okay. So Blackjack your game.
Mm-hmm.
Blackjack my game.
Yeah, I've been playing Blackjack on my phone too.
Yeah,
I done downloaded the app.
But what else we been up to? One music fest. Oh,
Brent Music Fest.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, one music fest.
How much you pay for those tickets?
Was like I'm just gonna say $276. If it was $276, I paid $276 to see Brent Fayez. Everybody else was a bonus, but I enjoyed myself. Yeah. Like, it's a two-day event here in Atlanta, and it was just a whole bunch of. One day was celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip hop. We didn't really get to go to many
the
of
hip hop
those.
stage.
Yeah, the hip hop stage or whatever. But we saw artists like Fabulous,
Lil Boosie, Kodak Black,
yes, Key Glock. One of my favorites to see was Duran Bernard, and I really love him because I got put on to him on Twitter. He went viral because he did the Proud Family thing, and the Proud Family thing for Tiny Desk. And when I went to go look at that performance, that Tiny Desk, I immediately fell in love. Like, he's a vocalist and he's a performer, and he gave both of those things. Like, he put on a show yesterday or whatever. So I was really excited to see him, but like I said, the main person that we was there to see
was Brent.
And that became Brent Fayez Fest.
For real. Y'all, we've been trying to see him since the pandemic.
Yes.
The pandemic canceled because we was going to go see him in Chicago.
I would say
Chicago. It's cool. I heard you.
I was going to say Chicago.
We're going to go see him in Chicago. But COVID did it then.
Yeah.
Then, when else we want? We wanted to see him on his newest tour.
But he ain't come to
the city. And now it makes sense. After they announced who was going to be featured
but
on one music fest.
I need a show. Like,
I agree, and I do feel like, based off of last night, how everybody was fucking with Brent, he's going to come back. Like, it was one of his songs he had to run back. He was just like, this Atlanta, like...
he ran it back because they was fucking up his vocals. So that's why he was like, man, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this
but
shit
I'm saying
right.
His thing was like, this Atlanta, we going to do this shit right. He know how we are about music.
But, y'all, when I tell y'all, Brent, he shut down the show. And this, I ain't even trying to be biased, but he brought the stage presence. Mm-hmm. He brought the visuals. And
the acoustic sounds in the background, everything.
Y'all, I love live music. He had the band in the back. Yeah. Like, man, everything was amazing about his performance, for sure.
I was in love. Like, I always say, I'm a Beyonce fan, but I'm not a part of Beehive. And when I went and saw Beyonce, I understand why the Beehive go crazy for her. But Brent, and Till put me on Brent a couple of years ago, well, whenever, Brent first came out. And that's somebody who we equally vibe to. Like, we love everything
Brent
about.
Is my Beyonce.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Brent is our Beyonce.
Yes.
Like, I just feel so much in love with Brent. I ain't never, looked at Brent like that before. But it's just like, I love him. I love his stage presence. Yes. Everything about him.
His demeanor. Yes. Because it was to run it back for me like, we got to get this shit right. Yeah. Like, But for sure, Jasmine Sullivan and Brent are definitely my Beyonce.
Same.
For real. But what's your check-in?
So I do have a small check-in besides, our mutual check-in. Mm-hmm. First thing is I want to just give a shout out to my sister, Cece. Cece just had her tasting event / her birthday party for her new healthy restaurant she's about to open called Healthy Eats. Is gonna be in Atlanta, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to be a part of such an intimate moment for her. I'm so proud for her. Yeah. Like, big CEO.
Yeah.
C for real. Yeah. Like, she is a boss, and she ain't even 30 years old. Like, I be telling C all the time, like, you younger than me and I look up to you. So I love that. I'm so grateful that I was able to be a part of that. That was on Sunday when we got back from homecoming. Yeah. Mind you, these days is going like this together.
Because the only reason why I didn't go because I ain't have my outfit together and it was gonna take time. We was already running behind.
And then another one of my check-ins is just basically like October itself. It's like taught me how to save my funds. I always be feeling like I always gotta buy an outfit for everything. And October, I didn't buy an outfit for nothing. Yeah. Everything that I did, and I'm talking about my October was loaded fully. Like, every weekend I was doing something. And then throughout the week I would just be doing stuff on the fly. And so every time I stepped out, I put that shit on. And it was like things that I already had in my closet. And something that I noticed about myself is the past couple of months is like I really like to, and I told you this before, like I really like to get dressed. I like to look cute and, feel myself or whatever. Like, just look good for me. So, and I may be making sure I be taking more pictures of myself. So I started putting pictures of myself like in the family group chat. Was like, I encourage them to let's do a put that shit on challenge. So I told them like at least once a week we should take a picture. Either we going out or just put some shit on, put that shit on for yourself because it makes you feel better internally. So just put that shit on and post a picture in the family group chat. And so they've been getting active with that, especially like this weekend too. So I'm grateful for that. Like I'm not even ungrateful, but I like that. Like I was able to encourage my family to do just something else. So. But with that being said, I'll just go ahead and get into what I'm grateful for. So, October itself. I'm grateful for October. Yeah. October was the month that I really, really, really needed. That I never knew how much I needed. I've always been such an on-the-go ass person. in October, shit slowed down for me a lot. And normally I would sleep into like a depression when shit slows down for me. But it was like, nah, take time and be still. Like, take time and breathe. Like, enjoy your people. Enjoy your time for yourself or whatever. So, like, this is like the happiest I've been in years. And you would think like, dang, you ain't working. You not, you know. Nah, none of it bothered me. I'm just grateful that I'm in a position that I can afford to get up and go 2 weeks back to back like that, or to not even just have to worry about my bills and shit like that. So October was just so peaceful to me. Like, I started implementing different routines for myself, like challenging myself a lot more, and I've been seeing this shit through. So I'm grateful for October.
I feel that. I'm grateful. I'm gonna speak on two things. The first thing is I'm grateful for compliments. I swear, like, I have been receiving killer compliments, whether it's just me, my body, what I got on, and it all feels good. And it goes back to, like, I ain't bought shit for nothing in October neither. Like, I'm literally piecing shit together in the closet, and it's like, well, shit, I'm just gonna throw this on. Not even thinking it's much, but you get out, and it's like, oh, I like your outfit. Like, I like your outfit, or you look cute. Like, I've been getting so many compliments, like, just everything. So I'm grateful for that. The other thing that I'm grateful for is a person. I am grateful for a man child. But, like, Shawty done came in, and last week was a breath of fresh air. Like, me and Brittany been talking, like, how October, it's been a whirlwind. It's been a lot going on. I've been out of a job since August or whatever. So a lot of things are really weighing in on me now. And so I was in a space, and it wasn't even a bad space, but you know, you can get in your head sometimes or whatever. And I'm glad that he was able to get me out of that space. And not even just that, like, ever since then, I've just been so freaking refreshed, happy, excited, like, all of that. Like, even the smallest stuff that was bothering me the week before last ain't even bothering me. Like, yeah, it's still an issue, but it ain't nothing I can do about it. So, and it just goes back to, I'm choosing to be happy. Like, and it's because of man-child. So I'm
you came in right on time. I like that. Because I know I've witnessed you slip into a space and be there for a little while. Yeah. And so it was like, as soon as you was getting into it, it's like, get up out of there. Yeah, and I literally had no time to suck in it or whatever. So, yeah. Oh, I got one more thing that I'm grateful for, and I meant to put this in my notes. But I was saying this to myself earlier. I'm grateful for this song, Free. I'm Free by Perry Jones. Man, like, that is the exact feeling I have been feeling all of October. Yeah. That, y'all, please go listen to that song. Like, the lyrics literally match what I'm going through right now. Like, I just feel so free. I feel so liberated. Like, I am refreshed. I am renewed, baby. October did one for me. Okay, and I got another one I'm grateful for then. What? Ego feeding, because my ego been fed like a motherfucker. Yeah, for real. Like, for real, my ego has been fed on all type of levels lately. I love it for us. Yeah, I love it. Let's toast that. Now, that's some good tea right there, bitch. Good tea. Damn. Now Theo don't want to get. Theo don't want to get litty. Alright, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into at the start of our episode, spooky season. So let's go ahead and get into the spooky this or that. Okay. Alright, so Queen of the Damned or Bones? Remember Queen of the Damned? That's Aaliyah. And Bones is with Snoop Dogg. Snoop. Oh, I'm gonna say DMX. Oh, that's when he was like the vamp. Oh. I would definitely say Bones. Bones had me scared. Yeah. Bones had me scared as a kid. Bones had me scared in Thriller. Michael Jackson. That video I was terrified of. I used to still want to see it, but I was terrified of it. But I knew that was Snoop Dogg, and I knew that was Michael Jackson, but this shit still scared me. That, I meant I was bad as a kid then, because Thriller did not scare me. Oh, hell no. I don't like nothing dead. I guess I used to like to watch them dance. I like everything about the video, but okay. Okay. Freddy Or Jason?
Freddie. That motherfucker is funny. I love Freddie.
Freddie for real, because Freddie can scare you anywhere. Freddie gonna come in your dream. Freddie gonna come in the toilet. Like, Jason is just certain places, but Freddie is gonna come whenever,
Freddie
however.
It's funny to me. Like, that man so damn funny. I'm definitely rolling with Freddie.
Definitely Freddie. Okay, so we 2 for 2.
But he is scary because was scared to go to sleep for a minute.
That nigga gonna come. Then with that motherfucking clock. Okay, Paranormal Activity or the sequel or the Exorcist sequel? Paranormal Activity, me. Like, I don't like no spirits. I don't like no
I hate
movies.
Exorcist shit, but Paranormal Activity had me in my goddamn dorm room. I didn't even sleep in my damn room.
That shit is
Cause I swore the night we came back from looking at the first Paranormal Activity, I promise you, this was my freshman year of college. I promise you that night. And I don't even go to sleep with the TV on. I went to sleep with the TV on.
What if it would have cut off?
That something pulled my damn covers that night. I promise you.
Oh,
something pulled my covers that night. That's why I don't know.
I do not. I watch scary movies. It's a difference. I tell people all the time. It's a difference between scary movies and horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the horror movies like that. Not nothing, no spirits, no. Something I can't see, please. Yeah. The Exorcist, like, I mean, you can't really see it, but you can physically see somebody going through some shit. That motherfucking, when they be getting to pulling them covers off of you, who?
Maybe with my mind playing tricks on me, but can't nobody tell me my shit.
Or my door be closed and that motherfucker open. Oh no, baby. Okay, what about Child's Play or It?
Child's Play.
Child's Play. And
I like Chucky.
Neither one of them really scary to me though. But definitely Chucky. Now that nigga is funny.
That nigga is funny, but I will also say that little nigga had me scared as fuck as a kid. Like that little nigga had me
as a kid, like I can definitely watch it, but as a kid I would be scared of him. But
I used to think he was gonna come under the bed with a knife and do like.
But still to this day, like as I'm grown, like I still like walk over cracks and say in my head like step on a crack, breaking my back, and I still walk by sewers and be like, "What's up, Ed? Like you down there, motherfucker? If I see that balloon, I'm on your ass. I'ma bust your ass now." But that'll wrap up the spooky this or that.
Okay, y'all. So it's spooky season, and this is our Halloween episode. So we're gonna stay with the theme, and with our tea spill for today, we're just gonna talk about some scary shit,
some
spooky shit. So I'm gonna pop it off like this.
Okay. What's
one of the scariest situations or predicaments you've been in life today?
I got two situations that I just like really been in that scared the fuck out of me. One, car accidents. Especially my accident that I had this year. That one really did a number on me or whatever, but it was one point in time, I think in like 2015, 2016, I got in 4 car accidents that one year, and I had even said like, I got a feeling like I might die in a car accident because why the fuck I keep being in car accidents, and like, it was just like they weren't my fault or nothing, they just was accidents. Like every quarter it was an accident. I'm like, that God, what you trying to tell me? Like you trying to check me out? Like what's up? So car accidents, and the second thing is, bitch, a fucking pregnancy scare, okay? A pregnancy scare, like that's, you're laughing, but they are real. Spooky season. Ain't nothing like a pregnancy scare.
It ain't nothing like a pregnancy scare for real though.
Like your whole mood is
bro, you be waiting like for you're never.
I be scared to take the test.
I've never been so excited to have a period during the pregnancy. Like that pregnancy scare.
Absolutely.
Bitch, that shit, can you come on today?
I don't even be on my period. Like he said, come on, baby, I'll take this period. Yes, ma'am.
Can you come on today? I know you're supposed to come on next week, but
Just show me a sign. Like, peekaboo, I'm here.
Just show me.
I'm just fucking with you a little bit.
Like, just show me. God damn, yeah, them pregnancy scares will do it.
Yeah, my period done got me a couple of times. Like, yeah, you want to play? Do you want to play? I got a trick for you.
Then you got to pee on the stick. Motherfuckers be procrastinating to pee on the stick.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I be scared. Like, cause
how about when you got plans, right? Like turn up plans, and it's like, damn, I might be pregnant. It's like, I definitely don't want to pee on no stick before.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, hey.
Because you are not about to ruin.
You're not about to ruin. Like this is the last time I can go out with a bang. I'm going.
You are not about to ruin my fun.
Because if I didn't know, I didn't know.
Now that's tea, bitch.
Oh shit! I'm trying to drop the tea.
Oh.
So, what about you?
My scariest moments was, okay, so one of them I said on the homecoming episode, like when we ran off on the police, like I saw my life flash before my eyes. Like all I saw was my daddy being disappointed in me and my mama fussing at me. That's all I saw. And that's like some of the scariest shit to me or whatever. Another predicament would be when I actually got stopped by the police. Oh. Wow. Got the handcuffs on in the back seat and everything.
Oh shit.
But
it's definitely a spooky situation.
It's a spooky situation, but what's crazy is I was not scared. I didn't have room to be scared in that moment. Fast. Yeah, like I had no room to be scared at all. It wasn't until afterwards. It's like, what the fuck?
Did he just really pinch myself? And you a pincher? Did this really just happen to me? Was I just in the back of the car?
Like, what the fuck? So, yeah. But, and again, in that situation, all I could think about was my daddy being disappointed in me and my mama fussing at me. I'm scared of my mama. I think that's the scariest predict. My mama. Yeah. Just being around my mama.
Yeah, what she got to say.
So, what's one of your biggest fears in life?
I'd say one of my biggest fears is like just the unknown. That scares me the most, and I want to say like that goes hand in hand with my future. Like, yeah, I'm very hesitant about a lot of shit. I don't want to be in a phase where I'm at right now for the rest of my life. Like, I definitely want to elevate, and I definitely want to prosper. And I know what I want in life, but it's just like that path. Yeah.
To getting there.
To getting there.
It's scary.
That faith that I have to get there. That shit is scary to me. It's super scary to me. And it's just like failing. Like, I don't believe that I'm going to ever fail, but that's just something to be scared about. Yeah. Like, I don't want to fail. But another thing is drug addiction. Just, just coming from a background where, one of my parents was on drugs or whatever. Yeah. To just see that, like, my mom, she barely ever drink. I don't like ever drink because her dad was an alcoholic. Same thing for me by my dad. So it's like that's one of my biggest fears, to ever be a drug addict. Like, I can't go past a shroom. And that ain't no drug. Yeah. I can't go past a shroom. Yeah, I've never in my life taken a perk, no Adderall, no nothing. I don't even really take medicine for real. Like, I have a fear of drug addiction. Like, I'm way too ambitious. I see so much for myself to ever let that drug take over me. I can't do it. I don't see how y'all be addicted to things like, or to even allow yourself to get addicted to stuff like that. So, like, I'm the type of person that I seen shit happen, so I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen to me. And that's even with kids shit. I got enough friends and family members that's single moms. That scares me. Shit, that's another thing that's scary. Like, being a parent on a day-to-day basis.
That's one of mine. Having a responsibility
on a day-to-day basis. I'm over here juggling
Yeah.
Every day with my own life to then add responsibility on top of that. Or I just be feeling so fatigued sometimes about my day-to-day shit. I gotta come home and be a mama too.
And I know they say like you get ready, but that's a lot of getting ready that I gotta do.
And but that comes back with the unknown. Yeah. I don't know how this shit gonna. I don't know. Yeah. I know how things are going on in my life right now, and I'm okay with it. I know how to handle this shit.
Yeah.
But when it gets beyond me,
yeah,
I'm fearful of it.
Yeah. Well, outside of the being a parent, one of my biggest fears is not being married. So being married is something that I always wanted as a kid, and I feel like I switched up like the past couple of years because of
your situation.
my situation, the dating scene. Like it's just like it became one of those things where if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But in true actuality, I want to be married. Like I want to have a husband. I want companionship. I want a family, and like that's one of my biggest fears: not being able to have my family or whatever. So yeah,
I 100% agree with that. Like, and that's where my mindset came from with being a parent and being married too, because of that. Like the dating scene, like how things go, and everybody. The millennials,
I feel too fucking comfortable on this couch, baby.
Yeah, like that shit. Millennials, like we different all across the board when it comes to hustle, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to parenting, when it comes to anything. Millennials are different. Like I really feel like every generation prior to the millennials, they really were with the family shit because they didn't have nothing else going.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the end all be all. And if you had some paper, you had some money, then kudos to you. But at the end of the day, it's literally just your legacy. Granted, yes, we fighting for our legacy, but we fighting for multiple things within it. Because we do have the doors open of opportunity for us now. Yeah. So it's like, that ain't our main focus no more. And a lot of us, and it's on both genders.
And it also goes back to like we said last time, like we don't have no blueprint, so we're literally figuring shit out. We are the new blueprint
by
step. Like, how am I supposed to do this? Because the way my mama did it or the way my daddy did it, that ain't
how it go no more. Or that's not
what I want to do. It don't work for me. So how do I make this shape and I still be productive? I still grow. I still can, get the things that I want out of life. Like that shit takes a toll. Figuring shit out, figuring life out with no God at all.
Yep. And we are pretty much the non-settling or settle for less. We don't settle for less generation. Our parents settled for a lot of shit. That generations before settled for a lot of shit. But and did you already saw this, right? Okay. So I have 2 more questions too.
Okay.
So I want to know, does anything come back from your past to hunt you today?
For sure.
Such as?
I would say that all them fights and stuff that I got into, like growing up, I feel like I was spared. And when I say spared, I'm going to say it like this. In those situations, the trouble that I could have gotten in, I did not get in. Like, literally, police is removing me from the scene. Shit, even when we was on campus, fine, the fucking RA moved me from the scene, and I ran my ass back, like...
Even at OT.
The police removed us.
Sheesh, yeah, that is.
So, I feel like I'm all out of spares. And I got too much to lose. So, it's like... in those moments when I just want to blow, it's like, all right, if you blow, ain't no telling when you gonna stop. Like, ain't no telling when that off switch gonna hit. Like, when I blow, I see black, red, and that's it. So it's like, if I choose to blow, I risk this. Cause these folks, I'm grown as fuck. Like, I ain't no kid no more. I'm not in high school. I'm not in college. No, none of that. Like,
I said at a concert, I'm 30 and up.
I'm grown as fuck now.
Old school.
I'm getting my ass sent to jail.
Yeah.
So like, I just feel like I'm out of spares, and that's one thing that just continuously reminded, like, ooh, that police officer spared me. Ooh,
that's a really good hunt. That's a good hunt because you can always go back and remember, like, I got shit to lose. Mm-hmm. That's not a bad hunt. Like, you done, let's say, one of those times you did get locked up. Mm-hmm. And now whatever you're pursuing to do right now is holding you back. Now, that's a bad hunt. Yeah. So that's a really, really good hunt. Mm-hmm.
So you saying what? Hunt me in the back?
It's not. I don't think it's haunting you bad. Like, it's a reminder, like,
okay,
every action doesn't deserve your reaction. Okay. It makes you think, like, what I got to lose. Like you said,
but
what I got to lose.
Hunt me though, goddamn.
Yes, but I feel like in a positive. I'm not taking it away, but in a positive sense. Like, you can look at it in a positive sense. Like,
oh no, for sure, it is in a positive way. That's how I look at it. But at the time, like, just retrospect, I know where that shit can get.
Yeah. Whew. Anything else?
When you put it that way, I'm gonna try to think of something else. But what?
Okay, so as much as I really want to say some juicy shit, like, it's just procrastination that hunts me. Like, yeah, a lot of times it's like, bro, why did you wait 3 months to do something that took me 15 minutes to do? And it's like, I could have been doing this, or I could have been getting this type of money, or I could have been like, I could have been so many things if I would have just been disciplined and actually put my foot down and did it, versus knowing I'm gonna get sleepy as soon as I sit down. I know I'm gonna get sleepy. Why would I put myself in that position?
No, you gonna tap out as soon as you hit that blunt. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing else.
Knowing that. So it's just like, I put myself in these situations to procrastinate, and it literally comes back and hunt me. So like I said, as much as I really wanted to say some juicy shit, I cannot say that. Juicy shit.
See, now you got me fucked up.
Juicy shit is procrastination that comes back and hunt me today on a day-to-day basis.
I can definitely agree 100% with the procrastination. Like, yeah, that's I don't even want to go there.
I
just wish procrastination did not exist.
I wish you didn't either.
If we lived in a world of no procrastination, the world would really be
a totally different place.
Yes. Do you know how many motherfuckers out here procrastinating on a day-to-day
basis?
Everybody out there.
It's so easy to procrastinate. It's so easy to procrastinate. Everybody would be procrastinating. Like, everybody would be procrastinating, whatever. But okay, so I do have another one. Do you have an evil twin, and what is your evil twin like?
That little goddamn jackrabbit. That be jumping around the goddamn place. That's my evil twin.
That's your evil twin. I told Tia, like, when she get drunk, she turns into a fucking jackrabbit.
No, I'm not talking about that jackrabbit. I'm talking about the jackrabbit once I've got the adrenaline is there. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that ain't a jackrabbit. I don't know what that is. Don't put it in the same category as jackrabbit, because jackrabbit to me is literally when you get to doing this pouncing around shit. Like, when you get drunk and you super excited, you just pouncing from here to here. Maybe we should call that kangaroo pouncing around.
Kangaroo, because you know them kangaroos be knocking motherfuckers out.
Cause it be situations that be like, calm Tia down, and I'm like, it's not really no calm down. You gotta find I have to actually observe the situation to see, like, is this something I really need to step in to calm her down? But nah, Tilla take it there, and I be trying to tell her, like, you can't. When she get to the spazzing point, she's going to spaz. She literally has little people syndrome. This bitch be going crazy, and I be like, bro, if you don't chill out, like, what's up? Like,
little people syndrome.
Like, and as long as we've been friends, as long as it's been my sister, it's never happened until this year when we was in Colombia, and I had to like tell like, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, what's up? Like, you're doing the most. I understand exactly where you're coming from, but why you spazzing on us? We didn't do nothing. But when she in that mode, she's in that mode. So definitely the kangaroo jack.
Kangaroo jack. That's my evil twin.
Kangaroo jack.
Kangaroo tail.
Kangaroo tea.
Kangaroo tea.
Kangaroo tea. That's her evil twin.
Yeah.
So my evil twin, it's so funny that we named your evil twin because my evil twin name is Bitchy Brick. And I got that from my ex. My ex used to call me Bitchy Brick. But Bitchy Brick is pretty much like my introvert self plus a little bitchy edge to it. Like, this is pretty much when I get moody. Mm-hmm. I get moody. I can be snappy. My mouth is slick as fuck. It's already slick on the regular, just naturally. But my tongue becomes lethal. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be talked to. Like, I just be rude. And it's not like I'm intentional to do it. Yeah. Because I absolutely, as crazy as hypocritical this sound, I hate when people are moody. I hate when people got mood swings. I hate when people are rude as fuck. I hate when people are just short with me. Or just a bitch. But Bitchy Brick, it don't be me, y'all. It don't be me. It be Bitchy Brick coming to the forefront.
That's the two sides of the Gemini.
Gemini, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't control it. She just come on. A lot of times I'm like, take your way to the back. Like, I have to really coach myself through it sometimes. Like, what am I in this mood for? Like, shake back, Brick. Like, what the fuck going on? So, but yeah, Bitchy Brick. That's the one.
Okay. Bitchy Brick and
Bitchy Brick and Kangaroo. Damn.
Yeah. What percentage was this? Cause
I'm gonna have to look at it. I don't even remember.
Whoa. I ain't drunk, but my eyes are turning. That's why I ain't said much over here. I'm just drinking that nasty ass wine.
But she drank that nasty.
I say I'm drinking that nasty ass wine, just getting buzzed. It ain't nasty. It's just not sweet.
Sweet, and it lie. It's because they should never lie.
Lie, yeah. Like that's when you fuck up. When you lie. Just keep it P.
You could have said this was Pinot Grigio. You could have said this was Chardonnay before I had to say sweet.
And that's what's wrong with motherfuckers. It's okay to keep it P. Like,
you never know what the next person's
going
for.
Allow me to choose. Yeah. Allow me to choose.
But don't lie. You ain't got to.
I might have just bought it just the way the bottle look. It didn't even have to be sweet.
This must be that diabetic sweet. This must got Splenda in it. He ain't got no sugar in this one.
Hooey.
But girl, speaking of tea, let's go ahead and get in this society. Okay, so by now I'm sure y'all already heard of this situation with old girl with the green dress. The old girl, the black girl goes on. She was going on her first date with a man, and Theodore.
I tried to keep him off for the entire tea spill.
You did.
I been wanted to put him back on because, baby, my eyes for real, honey. I ain't even gonna catch it. I ain't ate today.
Yeah,
so that wine
we talked about that before. Really not really easy. The wine is winning. It's fine back.
That's why I got to drink your water.
It's getting spooky in here. But okay, so a woman was going on her first date with a man, and basically, long story short, she tells the man when they pull up to the restaurant that she would not be getting out of the car. And the whole situation goes, hey, why you think I'm about to get out of the car? Like, we at Applebee's, like, look at me. And I will put a pause here. It was the whole, like, I'm not shitting on the girl. Because she not ugly. But the way her persona was, like, look at me, like, she just had that shit on. You ain't had that shit on, and you ain't had no business acting the way you were acting. I'm going to call your ass the fuck out on that. But anyway, so, and don't get me wrong, I understand where she's coming from. Like, your first date, you might not want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. But when it all came down to it, what I like about the man, and I'm gonna get into some of the points that I made about this is, he explained to her he was so open to talk about the situation, because when he saw that she was recording and she didn't want to get out of the car, when he actually got out and went around to open her door and she put the camera on him, he's like, wait, you recording me?
Yeah.
And so she was like, yeah, because why are we at Cheesecake Factory? This is our first date. Why be at Cheesecake Factory? And he like, well, you want to talk about it? That was a turn on. Mm-hmm. God damn.
God. That's why I know your ass too. These bitches all up on the aisle. Y'all seen that?
It's about to be real spooky.
Lord, we're supposed to be going to a honey house after this. Be with us.
We don't even need a blunt.
We don't.
Woo.
This wine is whipping our ass. Because I'm hot as fuck right now.
It's coming out on top and I don't like it. But anywho, so like I said, he was like, you want to talk about it? And that was a major plus for me, because you're not really coming across somebody who really want to talk about your issues at that moment. So when he got back in the car, they proceed to talk about it. And so she's trying to make her points like, oh, look at me. Like, you don't take a woman that looks like me to Cheesecake Factory. And he explained to her like, well, yes, I understand what you're saying. But before he even got to this part, and he was like, well, I also have my standards. Because she was trying to let it be known, like, I have standards and I'm going to live up to it like a woman like me. And like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. I love a woman with standards and I love a man with standards. But you also, if you want somebody to live up to your standards, you got to live up to something too. You can't just be take. You got to give too. So, he told her like, I also have my own standards for women too. And, you know, you weren't being affectionate in the matter of, you didn't even try to hold my hand or hold my arm as we were walking to the car. And she was like, oh, it's too early for that. But my issue for that is, you gave him the address to your house to pick you up. So if it's not too early to hold hands, because baby, I love to play fun. I love, if we out, baby, if you want to be affectionate, let's be affectionate. We're enjoying our time. So if you want to hold hands or you want to hold arms, and I respect the fact that she didn't want to do that because it's early on. But at the same time, how you get somebody your address?
Because a motherfucker like me, I'll meet you there.
I'm going to meet you there.
If I can't do something as simple as that, and we're going on a date. Like, I wouldn't even give you my address.
Wouldn't give you your address, but this is the kicker right here. He said, so she didn't invite him in. Understandable, cool. But you had this man sit outside for an hour.
Wow. See, I didn't watch the whole
thing.
Video.
Okay, so she had him sit outside for an hour, and as they were actually conversing about the issue, he pulled up and showed his actual reservations. He had reservations for somewhere else. By the time she got to the car, that was the time for their dinner reservation. So instead of him canceling the date, which he could have, because bitch, you just waste my fucking time. But instead of him canceling, he said, okay, well, let's go somewhere else. Let's get to know, because clearly she's not the caliber of woman that I thought you were beforehand. Let me go here. I ain't gonna call it off, but let me go here and let me talk to you over food and drinks and see how I'm really rocking with you, and maybe we can reschedule something else if I'm really digging you. But you couldn't even get to that. You couldn't even get the dining experience with this man because you came off so goddamn catty, and you were the issue first. You were late. You let him wait for you in your car because he could have pulled the fuck off. Because right down the street would have pulled off on your ass.
Yeah. But before you even continue, I was just going to say, when you said she had him waiting for an hour, I was just about to say, what if he had dinner reservation for somewhere else?
And he did.
Wow.
He did. And guess what?
Bitch, you played yourself. You're stupid.
You played yourself. And guess what? She said, well, no, let's go there. He said, no. He said, no. And this is another point that I pulled out. I really like the fact that he, like I said, he had his own expectations for women that he's dating and he's courting, and he held her up to that. And he was like, now at this point, we're not gonna do nothing. I'm about to take you back home. And now her whole energy changed when she found out that she was actually the one in the wrong. She was like, but no, let's just, are you really taking me home? Like let's just go. He was like, nah, like, you just showed me who you are.
Yeah.
You showed me the red flags, and I'm not going to ignore them. You showed me this is how you act.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that.
You know what? I was gonna say she's stupid for posting, but I'm glad she posted it because now other women can see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it gave me real.
Where you fuck up at, and that's one of the things why I'm adamant about being prompt. Like, you know, practicing my promptness or whatever, because it's gonna be times where a nigga might want to take me out, and it ain't necessarily somebody want to take me out. I need to be somewhere by this time, and somebody gonna hold me accountable to that time. So I need to stick to that. And that shit bit her in the ass.
In the anus.
In the ass.
But what I really do like about him is, like I said, that he really identified his red flags and he stuck to them. He has his own standards, and I guess maybe because I'm just now getting out on the dating scene, I don't really know too many. I do know some men, but I don't know too many men that just have these certain standards for a woman that they're dating, and he wants you to abide. But even when she expressed that, I feel like it's too early, because this how she was like, it's too early for that. Like, she giving him the cold shoulder, and he's just like, well, I respect that, but X, Y, and Z. So like, but the chivalry was still there. I like the fact that he got out the car, he opened the door for her when she came down the stairs from her apartment. Well, walking her to the car, but that's where the whole situation, when you wouldn't hold my arm or you wouldn't hold my hand or whatever, I like the fact that he did that. Even when they pulled up to Cheesecake Factory, he got out of the car to go open the door for her. Like,
I would also say, in those moments, sometimes it can be like, do he want me to hold his hand? Like, did he make it, do you know if he made it known or not? Like, grab my arm or hold my hand? Because I just, sometimes, I'm just thinking about times when I've been out with certain dudes, and it's like, do I hold your hand? On some first date situations, do I hold your hand? Is that doing too much? Like, I don't want to overstep my boundaries.
Yeah.
You probably don't know that part.
I don't know that part, but I will say I feel you on that. But I'm also an affectionate person, so I'm gonna touch you some type of way on the ride there. Like, I might touch your hand, I might touch your leg, I might put my hand, rub your hand.
Don't touch me. Bitch, I'm hot right now. Don't touch me. Little Caesar's hot and ready. Do not
hot and ready. But yeah, like, I don't know. But yeah, she played herself, and she came back with a second video, and I didn't get to finish watching it because I was doing something sometime, but I think I bookmarked it on Twitter. I don't know. But she came back trying to, like, clear the air, but nah. You were done, daughter.
Thank you, Steph, for putting us on game, because that's what you did. You put us on game.
I mean, you live and you learn.
We learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, you live and you learn. So it opened my eyes to a lot of shit about dating. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. And like, since we talking about that real quick, society, I know y'all done seen the list of when the women were like,
what they want to sell or what they
want
for a first date.
Fellas,
you don't
find you somebody that's for you, because that list was fucking absurd. It's a lot of places on that list that I would accept for a first date. It's a lot of people that would accept those as a first date, and it doesn't say that I'm less than or none of that. Like, it goes on the person and their vibe. So you choose your first date off that person's vibe.
Yeah. And we even had conversations on AunTEA Talk quite a few times, and I know even more recently, about what we'll accept as a first date. And I remember we were saying, like, as long as it's not like Netflix and chill, we with it. We following the vibe.
Yeah. So, hey, fuck that list. That list is some bullshit. I don't know who came up with that.
I don't know who came up with that.
I don't know what women they surveyed for that, but that was some bullshit.
And I'm going to play devil's advocate right quick before we even slide onto our vibe on the man. But I hate to say it, I really fucking do. I really hate to say this shit. But men has a higher chance at dating than women. And when I say that, I mean in, like, when we becoming of age, especially heterosexual women, and we're wanting men, they are starting to look for a woman that's not too stuck in her ways. They're looking for somebody that's younger, somebody to make them feel youthful. So, not saying that you can't have these standards, but you cannot just... What the fuck is
that shit been going on for the longest.
But if you you not saying that you can't have your standards, but you just gotta be realistic with certain shit. Like, or you don't even gotta be a bitch. Even if she would have followed through with that Cheesecake Factory date, she probably could have learned so much from this man, or just really caught on to his vibe and really been rocking. Would have been even better. She didn't even see it through. It's a lot of things you just gotta see it through, and she just completely cut it off. Like, I can see if he was giving like fuck nigga vibes beforehand, and then he pulled up the Cheesecake Factory, and you like, oh no, I don't do nothing. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really rock with too many chain restaurants like that. Like, just a slight few of them I would rock with. So I do understand that part, and I'm not knocking you for that, but it was her whole demeanor about it, how she handled the situation. I really feel like, now it wasn't on McDonald's. He took you to McDonald's. You act up just like that.
Yeah.
You act up like that. But Cheesecake Factory is little on a, I wouldn't even say the higher end, but it's on a better end of chain restaurants compared to something else. So, you know, sometimes I just feel like you really got to see it through.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and get into I Bite on Demand. I Bite on Demand. I Bite on Demand. Hey. Alright, so my vibe on Demand is like, I have a bad taste of these type of people, but overall, the good outweighs the bad. And it's these two Virgos. It's these two Virgos that I'm just really fucking rocking with.
Forever.
But my two vibe on demands are Notorious Till from Notorious Sounds and the motherfucking Brent Fires. Okay, so the reason why Notorious Till is my vibe on demand is because at the beginning of the year, or was it the end of last year, you let us know when on your vibe on demand that moving forward, that playlist is something that you like to do. It would just be something that she did from time to time. But she let us know, like, I'm going to drop a playlist every month this year. And I can really say that Till has been on it, and each playlist has be having bangers. Like, each playlist has really been a vibe. And what I love the most is I really ride to her shit. And this is not just because this my sister, this my best friend. I really ride to it because I love music, and all of her shit really do be having bangers on it. Her playlist really be a vibe. But the part that I love the most is when she's around me, like she come to my house and I'm playing my shit out loud, or she gets in my car and my shit's playing, she be knowing her playlist.
I'm like, this is such and such playlist.
I get so excited. I'm like, damn, how do you, like, you really know your shit? So it's like, she's letting you know, what she's letting me know when she says that to me is, I take my time with this shit. I'm putting my craft to work, and I really fuck with it. Like,
thank you.
I fuck with the Notorious Sounds, and then on top of that, you know, I gotta get a little exclusivity. But I just love the fact that she just let me hear a sample of what she's dropping next month. And when I tell y'all better go add her on Apple Music. What? Let them know.
Notorious
Sounds on Apple Music. She drops it every month. Now, don't come for her asking for it on the first of the month. She's gonna drop it every month now.
Hey, you better catch the story.
You better catch the story now.
I gotta make a Notorious Sounds page because I only post it on my personal story. My page is private. So yeah,
she most definitely, that can be the next goal for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. And then for Brent, I love the fact that he's just who he is. And he was going to be my vibe on the man before last night, seeing him last night. Because, like I said, I love him who he is. And then when he just dropped Larger Than Life, like, and that shit is just riding. So, and they a day apart. It's just something about them Virgos. I can't get away from them. I can't get away from Virgos. Virgo men aren't my thing, but I'm rocking with Brent, and I love Virgo women. And both of y'all with the music right now, it's got me on the high.
And I'm gonna slide into my vibe on the man because it's the boy Brent Fires.
Yes.
And again, he was my vibe on the man before I even seen him last night, but. Again, he's just a vibe, and like I tell people, I don't know if I told y'all this before, but somebody has told me before, like, the reason why you like him so much is because you toxic and he make toxic music. No, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro, he's bro toxic. But at the end of the day, he tell you what it is. So it's on you. He being honest. Like, and he's really saying what all of us be thinking. Instead, we want to be sneaky and move.
We don't know how to go about it, but
he gonna tell you off top what it is. Just like Future. He
gonna
tell you up top what it is. Like, at some point, all my bitches know I'm leaving, whether it's a reason or not. This man gonna straight up tell you what it is. So, and I can't do nothing but fuck with it. I'm always fuck with the real. Hey, the truth can really be fucked up. But I'd rather be fucked up about the truth than fucked up about a lie.
Yeah, every time.
So, my boy Brent Fayez, go peep him, cop him, Apple Music, Larger Than Life. Sounds from a Virgo. My playlist is a Brent Fayez playlist, nothing but Brent. And vibe on the man.
And that's tea. That's tea.
That's empty tea.
That is tea.
Well, you gonna close it out? Close us out.
All right, guys. So, well, that wraps up another dope episode of the best podcast named
AunTEA Talk.
And it's spooky season, ho. It's spooky season, ho.
You
Boom,
got
boom on your ho. Boom, boom on your ho. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bitchy break.
Yeah. Hey. But no, I really thank y'all for vibing out with us for this spooky season episode. Shit get spooky, shit be spooky, but we not gonna live in spooky. But what we want y'all to do is go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to our podcast on YouTube and also on all of our social media platforms. It's Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Then that is AunTEA_talk. But until next time, get spooky, ho!